Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So, we had just finished Percival Rackham's first trial, and we're going to continue to start from here.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Oh, interesting. So we're pretty much just finishing up, see what he says about our misadventures. Ooh, interesting.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
Have I seen you before? I've seen you before. Technically,
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor, the name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
yes.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Ooh, I'm fall. Oh my god. I was expecting seasonal changes in this game. I'm glad it's happening. Can't wait to see winter at Hogwarts. Let me check. Of course. Add a new quest. What is this? Prepare for your search for the final keeper. Huh. Okay, well. Madam Kagawa. I still gotta pop those balloons. Guardian Leviosa. Should probably check Hogsmeade and see if they have any of these things. Mandrick. I wonder if these are like necessary because some of these are kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. And still gotta do these. Use the map of floating candle to find treasure.
I should.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Okay.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Okay. New quest. Oh. Find Lodgok the Goblin, attend Beast class. Find or glad will once. First things first. Let me go.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, ma'am.
Madam Scrivener doesn't tolerate any nonsense, so I find the library's the best place for them. As long as she doesn't take the reading.
I can't do magic here. I want to Quidditch. Quidditch, I want to Golden Snitch. What? Okay.
Serona at the Three Brooms. Such good advice. Don't know how she remembers who we all are either.
Any news about the dragon near Pitterpond Ford? Be enough to make me move, to be honest.
They have extremely matured voices for little children. I'm pretty sure this is our first year. Hey, who am I to judge? This thing is something. Maybe I can push it. Oh, nice. Violet, if you get here before me, do us a favor and procure some more meat. Would you? I believe one of the fellows hanging in the third floor corridor has another frame somewhere with a nice supply. Huh? Oh. Paintings are writing notes? I'm confused. It's a side quest. I did that. So I can't get on my broom here. So I can get on my broom, but I can't get off my broom when I'm on those. Whatever. Man. I haven't even been here. This castle is so big that I haven't even been in some spots. Let me go to the Quidditch pitch, finish getting those last two balloons. Then I'll at least be done with Madame Kagawa's quest. What is that though? I don't know. I don't want to focus. I gotta focus. How did I miss that? Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay. 2.
Brilliant.
Is that all of it? It didn't tell me what I was. Return to Manakaga. Okay, there. Where is Madame Kagawa? Leonard Pruitt. Alright, let's get
What are
this
you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Alright, let's
I'm
get
in.
it over.
Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Alright, hurry up.
Akio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Akio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Akio. All in the wrist. Not bad. Not bad. Tie game. At least you didn't beat me. We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
We would have been tied, you idiot.
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
We tied and the guy's like, huh, you need better skill.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Dear Madam Kagawa, marvelous news that you will be joining the faculty at Hogwarts as a new fine instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor. Whoa, though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me an hour. Warm regards, Matilda.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
I did?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Whoa. Nice.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Okay. Glacius.
There you go. Catching on quickly. I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Dear Madam Kagawa, I'm writing to... Oh god, I couldn't. I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. Oh, as you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insists that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encourages me to practice on my own. I have devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not at all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Could I ask you to speak to Headmaster or Professor Weasley? I shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly for the entire year. Thanks. No, I agree with that. It's bullshit. But it's a nicely well written way to take it off the table. I'm talking about the developers.
Let's play Summoner's Court.
Back for more, eh? Ready then?
Perhaps another time.
Scared of losing? Ugh, suit yourself.
I'm just gonna give it another try, but forget it. I'll just go. I need to visit. Oh. First things first, let's go to Hogsmeade. Potion. Oh. Fast travel, fast travel. I'm gonna go there, see if I can buy Mandrake. A Mandrake plant or seeds, whatever.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowen. We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Ashwinder X. Easters. Troubles. I'm gonna need this. Oh my god, you're killing me with these prices.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I wonder how you make money in this game, because that is ridiculous. Hello.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes.
Let's see, not road. I'll probably buy some of this.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Fertilizer. Oh, he sells it. What's this? Notion. He doesn't sell Mandrake.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
This garden. Hello, chicken. I wonder if I had to like find it out in the wild. Let's do that. Third bridge. The color just went sepia on me. Oh, now it got warm again. I saw you. Just need 5 more. Oh, no way. Oh. I'm out of ideas.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I wonder, like, how do you unlock these? This is level 2. Oh, is that the spell from this guy? That's probably what it is, right?
Welcome to the Hogshead. Any empty seat is yours.
Oh, this is the bar that they went to.
Revelio.
This mountain Hogshead rolls its eyes and snuffles its nose. It oversees the city environment, atmosphere, and the interesting clientele of Hogshead. Don't mind me, I'm just doing the work. Alright, well, since I'm here in Hogs, might as well just do the quest where I gotta talk to Sirona.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Revelio, we appreciate all of your help.
Thank you. Spoon, sporting needs. Run by amiable LV Weeks. Shop sells all manners of bespoke sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Gossip around town is that LV himself is working on a number of brooms and enchantments. Alright.
What are we looking for today?
The upgrade. Oh, you are actually gonna charge me. That's crazy. I'm doing this research for you and you're like, yeah, pay me. Oh, I can't afford it.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
What a dick.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Serona.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
Species?
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. I hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
What have you heard about Ranrock?
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
True. Are you worried about that?
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you?
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Might I ask you some questions, Serona?
Of course you can.
Sorry, never mind.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best.
I kind of want to see what's up here. Chowing down. Oh, this. Losing clothes. Some sort of treasure chest. 60 whole gallons. Wow. Nine here. Oh, wait. Out. I go upstairs first. Ah, locked door. My greatest enemy. so now we go over here, speak to... Can I go in here now? Go! That's awesome. I like it, I like it. What else we got in here? A present. Oh, it's just gift wrapping stuff. Oh.
Revelio.
Ooh. Spawn soap. An amphibious surprise awaits anyone who tries to lodge with this particular soap bar soap. When submerged in water, a cohort of wiggling tadpoles hatches right out of the suds. It's kind of messed up, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Okay. Please exercise. Haha. That's the center. Buying cards. They put this in a bottle. Oh hey! Platypus. Don't push, I got it. Ooh. Sorry, I had to. Hey, gillyweed! Awesome. Bewildering kind of mystery. Alright, I had my phone. I gotta get serious here. On a mission. Rats!
Hello! Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Amit! What are you doing down here, though? That's crazy, I was just over here.
Can I help you with something?
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you.
Oh, it's a head.
It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Perhaps I misjudged you, damn.
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you,
that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
I'm not necessarily mistrusting of him, but I will probably be more worried about the fact that Ranrock would kill him. Hee hee, free food. I need to find out where to get mangroves. I know where to get that freaking potion at least, but 1,000.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Good.
got
There's
it
no time to
pretty
lose.
quick. You just swim over here?
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Lodgok. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Can we pull a Yoda and you hop on my back and I carry you? Or are we really just gonna walk over? Oh, no, it's cool, it's cool. We'll walk. Need that for potion making. If I run, does he run? Oh my god, thank the heavens. What's happening here?
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I was here before.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Why is this helmet valuable?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Lodgok is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind is taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
Do you know why Ranrock is working?
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What might I encounter?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and, most effectively, fire.
Awesome.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Well, we will explore this cave in the next video. I think this is gonna get a little too long if I start it now. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.